Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here with another video. I wanted to highlight 2 or 3 pages of the white paper that you probably should know if you are going to get into the DDD contract. Now, that being said, just because I'm going to highlight 2 or 3 pages doesn't mean that you shouldn't research it yourself and read all of the pages. So again, I definitely want to encourage you to do that. But in this short video, I'm going to highlight 2 or 3 pages just to give you a basic idea of how the DDD contract works. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Of course, I want to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're going to get into DDD or anything we talk about, please do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this video out. I'm not exactly sure when you're going to see it. So again, I'm doing this video early and then I'm going to go ahead and publish it, but I'm in a totally different time zone than the time zone I'm normally at. So again, I'm not exactly sure when you're going to see this video. But yeah, hopefully the DDD contract hasn't launched yet by the time you see this, but if it has, no big deal, because again, there's many rounds in any given day. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Do want to start off by saying that, again, if you don't want to jump into this contract, you don't necessarily have to. You can go straight away, into the I don't want to say the old way of jumping into the faucet, or probably a better term is the current way, right? But cool thing about the DDD contract is it does gamify the faucet and gives you opportunities to win, certain jackpots. I'm not saying it's that you're gonna win or you're guaranteed to win. It's a jackpot, right? But even if you win, right, or rather, even if you lose, or you don't win any jackpots, or even for that matter, if you don't even jump into this, but you have a position in the faucet and you are holding drip, you should be happy that this contract is launching because, in my opinion, it's going to do great for the price of drip. It's going to do great to support that token, right? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Again, you probably want to review this entire white paper on your own. I'm just going to highlight 2 or 3 pages to give you a basic idea of how this works. So again, what is drip, drop, draw? Essentially, it's the layer two, right? And again, you have the potential, I'm not saying that guaranteed, but you have the potential to win big by depositing or sacrificing very little, right? So again, risk, reward. Obviously, there's there's a risk of not winning, right? But the reward is pretty big, right? You can have major significant rewards just by sacrificing very little. Again, I'm not saying that you're guaranteed that that's going to happen to you, but that's how this thing is. It's a game, right? It says here, by simply participating regularly, players will help increase drip lock in the faucet. It'll reduce or stop inflation, right? Or minting, deflate circulating supply. Obviously, there's not going to be a lot of drip circulating, the more that's locked up, right? It's also going to increase reservoir liquidity and increase you'll be able to increase your own drip deposits in the faucet contract. DDD as a layer two for drip will be integrated into the new drip website. We already know how that works. You go to the new UI for drip, the tab, it's built in right into that site, right? And again, Forex and his team have worked, for a while on this, right? They had to rewrite, a lot of lines of, a lot of the contract, redo the whole thing, et cetera, et cetera. We all kind of know the story there, right? Again, it will launch in 2 phases. Initially, the faucet side, which launches as I make this video in my time, it'll launch tomorrow. But Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern is when it's set to take off, right? In addition to the faucet side, there's also going to be a reservoir side, which is, down the road. Let's just get through the faucet side first, but down the road, they do plan on launching a reservoir side. So faucet side, arguably the most innovative part of DDD is that 99% of all earnings on the faucet side eventually flow into the faucet, with 1% going towards the drip marketing wallet. Prizes are paid out as drip airdrop to the winning wallet, which is effectively more drip locked into the faucet. So again, very, very cool on that part, right? You're there, any type of prize that you may win, it goes straight into your deposit, okay? Thus increasing your daily payout, right? So again, it's a win. Players can enter the Faucet side by either depositing or voluntarily sacrificing their drip BUSD or BNB, which will be pegged to the cost of $1 per ticket. To incentivize fresh capital, bonus tickets are awarded to those who enter with BUSD or BNB, and the highest amount of bonus tickets are awarded to sacrifice entries. So it says here, each day there will be 6 rounds of winners drawn. Each round will pay out to 7 prize divisions. So in other words, 6 rounds of winners. Each round is going to have 7 winners. Okay. First prize, there's going to be 4 runners up. Then there's going to be a prize for the biggest depositor and also a prize for the biggest sacrificer. So again, all in all, 7 winners per round. And again, there's 6 rounds per day. Each round's jackpots will comprise 14% of earnings from deposits, 24% earnings from sacrifices, 10% of the previous round's earnings rolled over. Okay. So that part is going to continue to grow day by day, right? So again, here's the Faucet side. Again, I want you to read this and go through this yourself. I'm not going to go through all of this on this video. We've done that in the past with, I believe, 2 or 3 videos where we've reviewed the white paper. So you can check out those videos. But again, this just gives you, a lot more details, scenarios on what could potentially happen. Not guarantee that it's going to happen, right? Because anything can happen. There's a plethora of scenarios that can happen. This just gives you, scenario 1, if such and such takes place, this would be the payout. Scenario 2, if such and such takes place, this would be the payout. These are just hypothetical examples, right? So those you can check out yourself. And again, I think a lot of this we're going to see play out in real time, which is a good thing, right? It's Forex and his team have. I don't want to say they put this together because I believe there was other people involved with putting this together, but Forex and his team had to clean it up. They had their input. But again, anything that Forex has done and puts his stamp of approval on is something where, he double checked it. There's no holes in the contract. There's no, wacky things that are going to go on, things that we've seen in this space, as you guys probably already know. So that, that he puts, a level of trust to it. I'm not saying it's risk-free, but again, anything that Forex put a stamp of approval on, there is a, pretty hefty level of trust because of his track record, which is pretty cool. So again, go through this yourself. The conclusion is, the initial concept for DDD has evolved into a groundbreaking project. The tokenomics have come together seamlessly in both flow and concept. Says here the unique features of DDD provide the potential to lock away substantial amounts of drip from inception, right? That's the big deal here. Again, if you're holding drip, if you have a position in the Faucet, if you're like me, you have a lot locked in here. This should be very exciting times for sure, right? Since our conservative scenario, one of the scenarios that they have in the white paper, estimates suggest that a significant portion of the token supply could be locked up in a short amount of time. Consequently, this will result in supply shock, which will greatly improve the drip price. Okay, so again, very, very exciting. We'll see what happens in real time, but again, the way this is, there's been a lot of thought, into this, and it was put together quite nicely. Okay. Says that we are thrilled about the potential impact that DDD can have not only for drip, but for the rest of the drip and animal farm ecosystem as we continue to innovate and develop our layer 2 solution. We are confident that drip will become a major player in the world of decentralized finance. It already contributes a significant volume of daily trade on the Binance Smart Chain. Says here, as the saying goes, a rising tide raises all ships, and we believe that drip will lift the entire DeFi industry to new heights. So again, very, very exciting times indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this video, based on when you're seeing it. You may be seeing it and the contract has already launched. I don't know, but it is set to launch Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern. And again, it's very, very exciting times, to say the least. All right, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to do another video showcasing how awesome this can be for a lot of us, and why I'm bullish on it. Of course, as always, do your own research. Only put in what you can afford to lose. Again, if you haven't followed me on Telegram yet, I will leave a link for that down below, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.